right, Panther fans, hockey fans, how we doing? So, I've been teasing this big surprise all summer. Lots of work went into it. You saw a big part of it yesterday with Nick from Twisted Wrister Hockey joining the channel. He's still obviously keeping his own channel, but once a week, once every couple of weeks, Nick's going to bless us with his version of content, NHL style. I've been a fan of his channel. We've been buddies for a little bit of time now, and I talked to him over the summer about this, about the idea I had for the expansion of the channel. He thought it was a good idea, so did I, and boom, there he goes. So please make sure you subscribe to his channel. Check out the video he did yesterday. It's the Pacific Division recap, the off-season recap, kind of what's going on in the Pacific Division. He's got a couple more videos already shot and ready for you guys. I'm going to space those out a little bit. Now, in terms of other content coming to the channel, we have two more things that we're adding in. My buddy Stu is going to have his own show. That is correct. I've poked and I've prodded and I've cajoled him enough, and we've come up with the name Stu Street. So he's going to have his own show. He might be recording the first episode this weekend. Give him a couple of days, though. Give it a week before you see the first one. But he is going to have his own show. The more you guys watch, the more I'm sure that he's going to want to produce those for you guys. He's got some stories he might want to tell. He might want to just talk some Panthers without having to have me interrupt them during our reviews. Or he might want to just talk about the NHL. Stu stays up late at night, right? So you never know. 1 o'clock in the morning, he might see something on the NHL network, and the next thing you know, he's making a video, and you guys are waking up to it. So, the other guy, all right, you know him. Everybody loves him. Alex from Puck Monkey. He's going to be creating content for the channel when he gets a chance every so often, okay? So, make sure you go to Puck Monkey's channel. I've created playlists, by the way, for Stu's stuff, for Nick's material, and also for Alex Puck Monkey. Okay, make sure you subscribe to both of their channels. All right? Now, you guys know I've been playing around for a little bit with the idea of a podcast. And I kind of half created it, and then I was like, man, this is a lot of work to get people to listen to what they're already listening to. And I may eventually in the future, soon, get that all going. But I thought, you know what? Everybody's got their podcast now, right? I mean, my water softener has its own podcast. This jar has the Jar Hour podcast. You see what I'm saying? Everybody's got a friggin' podcast these days. But what everybody does not have is their own website and app. And that's what we got, baby. Flying Fluffy Sports is the name of the site, the name of the app, but it's flyingfluffy.com, so don't get confused. I bought flyingfluffy.com a bunch of years ago, and then I've just kind of let it sat. I played around with it one time or not, but I figured it was time. It was time. Now, what do we have on Flying Fluffy Sports? Well, all right, so look at that list of creators, huh? You got myself, Jaws, you got Stu, in no particular order because I'm doing this by memory, but you got Nick, you got Steve, you got Colby, you got Alex, you got Timmy, you got Jeff, and you got my son Kyle. You couldn't ask for a better start. And I'm sure that there's going to be more to come. We have a nice selection of people to start off with. And we are not just hockey. Now, hockey is the focus, don't get me wrong. But Timmy and I are going to be covering the NFL. Jeff is just going to write whatever the hell he feels like writing. It could be anything, so you never know there. Kyle's going to handle the non-sports stories. He's got a story already out today. In fact, if you go to the website, I think there's 4 things. There's a couple things from me, there's something from Timmy, and there's something from Kyle to start us off. I don't want to overload it too much to start off. Everybody else is going to start creating stuff. Don't worry about that. I've got links to everybody's Twitter on their own individual pages on the website. We've got a section where we got the dog material, and it's just getting started, right? Okay? So the longer this goes, the more we're going to build things out. Now, if you go to flyingfluffy.com on your phone. One of the first things it's going to do is it's going to ask you if you want to install it as an app and add an avatar. Press yes, boom, and you have a nice Flying Fluffy avatar on your phone. So instead of having to go to www.flyingfluffy.com every time, you just click the button and there you are. All right. I'm going to tell you what. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to enjoy my night tonight because this is the first night in at least 2 weeks I haven't been working on the website. So I wanted to kind of get it started before hockey season began, okay? Because I'm sure there's going to be some glitches. There's a few things I still have to work out. I'm working out getting the eBay store connected. And as of right now, there's no ads on the website. AdSense could approve me any day. So the look will change. The look and feel will change a little bit because we're going to place advertising, obviously, on the website because ain't none of us doing this for free. We love you, but, you know, I got bills to pay. I know Jeff needs a new guitar, okay? And Stu needs cigars. So right then and there. So, all right, short and sweet to the point. FlyingFluffy.com. Now, all of us are going to be sharing things as we go. So I'm going to be having my the normal thing I do when I put out a video. Now, for those of you who are on the Twitter tag list of mine, and this goes for everybody really, when you first get to the site, hit that subscribe button, all right? I'm not going to personally have your email, but if you subscribe, then you will get notified when new content is put out. Whenever I put out something, whenever anybody on the site puts out something, you'll get a notification if you subscribe that way. So I'm going to be retiring that list that I have of Twitter people that I tag when I put out a video. But I'm going to be putting out, whether it's a video or article, I'm going to push it out. I really appreciate it. If you guys help me get this thing off the ground, and when you find articles and videos that we're putting out, share them wherever you can. I kind of want to get, how it goes with the SEO, and, I want to get listed on Google. We'll put it that way. So, all right. I'm excited, man. I can't wait for the first person to tell me, hey, there's a misspelling or something not linked to the right thing. It's not as nice and tight as I want it yet because I'm going to create different sections for people as they create content. So right now, the people who have not created content, some of the links might be redundant because they haven't created content yet. So as people write articles, create videos, then they'll have a different section that I'll build out for them, so where you can find all of their material in one place. So I'm happy about it, man. I'm glad. It's never done, but the hardest part is over. So, all right. Appreciate all the support. I'm gonna have a nice night. I don't know about you, but I'm fixing to have a hell of a nice night. It's Friday night. It's the full moon. Mwah! FlyingFluffy.com. Let's do this.